Hey, welcome, friends, viewers, guests, bros, take your pick, guys and girls. Beautiful morning. Yeah, the light, look at this. Trafalgar Square, obviously. We can cross the fountain. We've got the National Gallery peeking out. It's like a mini St. Paul's, the dome on the top. And the spire in the distance over on the right is a very famous church, St. Martin in the Fields. Yeah, I thought I'd open here because the light really took me when I arrived. It really is a stunning morning. Got a cloud in the sky. Typical Monday. I mean, there's lots of traffic, as you can see. Clarification, guys. I mentioned that being the Canadian Embassy before. I mean, it is the Canadian diplomatic presence in London, but it's actually the High Commission. I mean, it's the same thing. Canada doesn't actually have an embassy, so that's the next best thing. Canada House, yeah, High Consulate. Beautiful, eh? I mean, the National Gallery building really is spectacular. It was covered for so long that it's a real pleasure to see it uncovered and back to normal. And the light hitting the water, eh? In the fountain. Lovely. What a wonderful thing to see. A couple of points to address from comments. Yesterday, would you believe, guys, somebody told me I should be ashamed of myself in the comments because I didn't attend the pro-Israeli rally, and instead I chose to focus on the horses. I guess the fact that the channel is primarily guards and horses went right over that lovely viewer's head, but very nice of her to say I should be ashamed of myself. I think the word she uses that you focus on the horses instead of the genocide. Needed to say I didn't waste my time replying. I just banned her from the channel. We don't need that sort of negativity, people, do we? Genocide's been happening on either side for well over a generation, so let's not dwell on that. It is what it is. But the channel is not about the politics of the Middle East. It is about London, the guards, the horses, the crown, in fact, etc., etc. We have got, you might notice, guys, a lot of light hitting the camera, so I'm going to try not to focus that way for the moment. Look, everyone's out. A happy, smiley tourist getting pictures. They're like, hey, thanks, bro. Random stranger, give him your phone, get a picture, done. Massive school group. Oh, look. It's so large that the teachers are saying to them, get in, look. I think that's probably the largest group photo we've ever seen taken in central London on our travels. Look at this. The only way you know that they're at the same school is that they're all wearing, well, okay, I mean, some of them are wearing pink hats. Most are not even bothering to smile. Some are blinded by the light. And there we have it. One of the largest group pictures ever taken in this great city. In fact, the last one of that size was when Pepys was writing his diary. The only problem is the photographer realised that cameras hadn't yet been invented, so the picture, sadly, guys, was never taken. But, you know, at least he had the idea. Okay, right, let's wait for the traffic to calm down and get across. Horse guards will be lovely this morning. The horses will be in a super good mood. It's not cold. Oh, it's not cold. It's equally not hot, but that might seem an odd thing to say. Why? Because the temperature is actually 0. It's a very dry, crispy kind of cold this morning, though. It's not that damp, horrid cold. Great. I normally get lucky with the lights while I'm filming, but obviously we had to get stuck here, didn't we, this morning? Monday morning in London, guys. Lots of traffic, as you can in fact, yeah, a lot of traffic. Compared to yesterday, when it was pretty much deserted, there is a lot of, yeah, it's all sprung back to life. No one's sitting on the lions at Trafalgar Square, but they have actually been released. All of the fencing, barricading that was around there this weekend has been taken away. And at the moment, London is back to its glorious self, unimpeded access to, I mean, most public sites. If you see at the base, just below the that bronze frieze, you can see the pigeons sleeping. Look. Look at that. They're sunbathing, in fact, sunbathing pigeons. Brilliant. Okay, let's continue this way. Trying massively to avoid that light, but it's not going to be easy. In the absolute distance is Big Ben. It's also nice to be outside and not see a zillion police everywhere. Oh wait, I'm actually running across the street now because the traffic's coming behind me. We made it, folks. Bing. Okay, we're on Whitehall. finally. Trafalgar Square behind me, Parliament Square in front of me, this is Whitehall. And we all know where this leads, don't we? Yes, we do. And no, it doesn't lead into a global sweet shop with a load of tat that no one needs. Gosh, it's bright. I could almost be in Texas, y'all. Whoa, that sunlight, goodness me, I can't see a thing. Let me cross over. Yep, it's unavoidably bright for a little while, but hey, it is what it is. Let's get back up onto the pavement. There we are. If I switch it a little bit to my left, that alleviates the worst of the brightness. It's always interesting wondering what we might come across when we first arrive here on a typical morning, whether that be at the weekend or on a weekday. I can tell you though that after a few days of it being pretty grim, uninspiring and largely grey, i.e. the weekend, I'm expecting it to be a much more buoyant mood, I think that's the word I was looking for, among the visitors and tourists. Now either my eyes are deceiving me, or Horseguards looks like he's absolutely rammed already. I find that hard to believe on a Monday. Okay, I guess we'll see in a minute. It could be something of an optical illusion if there's just a lot of people this end. The lifeguards will still be here, ladies and gents, but we should get them leaving and their colleagues in the Blues and Royals arriving. That's part of the reason I wanted to get here early in the sunshine, so that ideally we will get to see all of the troopers and horses leaving. Meanwhile, all of the other troopers and horses arriving. It's the back gate of Horseguards into the yard. Yeah, a fair decent number of people here actually. Again, you know, you wake up in London, especially if you're a visitor, look outside, you see light like this, you've got to run outside and enjoy it. Yeah, I do, and I've lived here a long time. There we are, look. This is a lot of people for a Monday, goodness me, look. Wow. Honestly guys, yeah. It's 10 to 11, flipping hell. Horses look happy. The hell? There's a lot of people though. Why is there this many people? Like way too many. Yeah, but a little bit of sunshine and everything goes mad. What on earth? It's like Saturday, folks, but on a Monday. Just look at this. Crazy. I was not expecting this. I thought there'd be myself and maybe 2 other people. Not 200 other people. Horse in the box is pretty sure Venus. Look at that very fluffy. Oh, look. Yes. Look, she's like, yes, it's me. Good morning, John. Look, now she's getting a bit shy. Look, she's blushing and hiding her face. Oh, don't worry, horsey. Yeah, that's Venus, 100%. Other one, I'm sure. Let's have a look. It's a 50-50, Reaper or Orion. Can't remember. I can't bother to take the hoof broom because the horse is about to leave anyway. So we will focus more on the Blues when they arrive. Speaking of which, into the yard we go. Wow, look at this. It's really busy. You see? That light, the tourists are like little moths. The second that light comes, the tourist moths arrive and boom. I guess this guy doesn't understand no cycling through Horseguards, but hey, go for it, chap. Cycle your way through. Oh. Okay, look, everyone's voluntarily moving back behind me to the line. How curious. I wonder which country these well-disciplined tourists are from. I wonder. Look. In fact, if I got a tape measure and measured the distance between their big toes and the line, most of them would pass. Very impressive. Good job, tourists. Good number out the back already as well on the parade ground. Like this, you want to be up and out, don't you? Even the guard, look, topping up his tan in the arch over there. He's gone from the same town as me, pasty English, vitamin D deficient, to something a little bit more moderately Mediterranean, I think. Yeah, that much sunlight of a morning. Okay, I'm in the yard. My friend Abdullah's at the front, and I think that's a good even split. You know, I like to capture as far as possible the departures and arrivals. No guys, we're not going to Heathrow, don't worry, I'm talking about the horses. Really, really lovely this morning actually to be out, yeah. I always feel guilty myself for being this far forward when everyone else is so far back. However, I'm pushing my luck a tiny bit at the entrance to the tunnel, and I think I'll be okay. Folks, this is not a daylight robbery going on over there. Look at that lady that just walks in. That's right, she works in the kitchen over there at Horseguards. Yeah, she's an employee. Everyone looks very happy. I've got a bobble hat on, lots of gloves, 5 layers on the top, 4 layers on the bottom. Keeping actually pretty warm, fun enough. I'm not getting the cold vibes. I think it's because it dried up so much overnight, you know, there's quite a lot of water on the ground, and we had that damp sensation in the air, and that is a killer in London. Cold plus damp, nah. Like this, ooh. He's heaving the gate closed. Please don't tell me they're going to close both gates. There's no reason they should. I really hope they don't, because I don't want to get trapped in the yard. Nope, it's just the left hand, or as I see it, the left hand gate from the front, the right hand gate being closed. Exactly 6.5 minutes. Until we hit 11. They'll ride out before that though, because the Blue should be coming over at 11, and the lifeguards should be waiting on the parade ground. Strictly speaking, the way it works is that once they get informed that the lifeguards are arriving at that final set of traffic, sorry, the new regiment, the Blues and Royals, are arriving at that last set of traffic lights on the Mall, then they will head out. Why? Because this old guard, soon to be old guard, needs to be in position before the new guard arrive for that handover process. So that's the way it works. A lot more people arriving from the tunnel actually. I'm quite happy that I got this spot. No, it's okay. I got this spot on the corner, it's all good for the moment. People are moving a bit forward though, so let's see what happens when the horses come out. I mean, strictly speaking, I'm surprised that everyone has gone behind the line, because we're not actually having a horsey changeover yet. The Blues need to come in first before the boxmen are replaced. That's going to take a while. Okay, let's focus on the light. Come on, lifeguard horses, don't be shy. I think, as we saw the other day when it was very sunny, I think they're going to come galloping out toward the camera. Sheer enthusiasm. Going from the somewhat dingy stable area into the sunshine. And then they'll know at the end of the tunnel as well it's going to be a super bright day. A lot of people coming through the tunnel now, so it's kind of unavoidable. A few faces walking in front of the camera, but hey, there we are. As a tour guide just said, any second now. Yes, that's right. Momentarily, everybody. This is the biggest crowd we've seen on a Monday in many, many, many weeks. It's the biggest crowd this year. Okay, yes, we're in the second week of this year, but you get where I'm going with that. Oh, wait, this guy's got a wrench. I wonder if he's going to hit me with it. Nope, thankfully not. Plumber marching through the wrench. Right, here we go. Ta-dam. People coming through the tunnel area. I'm going to get on the corner here. Really don't want to get anyone walking in front of the camera. Okay, here they come. Oh, look, a very leisurely pace this morning. I think it's because they haven't spotted me. They're like, bro, where are you? Oh, that horse drops a little surprise on the floor on the way out. 3, 4, 5, 6. Couple of horse at the back. Okay, this is the interesting moment, guys, when look, everybody runs away. I'm legging it through the tunnel now. Look, magnetism of the guards on horses. Now, a lot of people don't realise that at the back, the guards were dropping breadcrumbs and old cheeses. That's why the tourists are surging forward. The hungry hordes. Guys, we've all heard on the news about the issues with inflation in the EU, France, Spain, Portugal, Italy. This is what's happened, you see. This is why so many people are visiting from the continent, because they don't give away free food there. Here, we give away lots of it. It's the crown servicing the peasantry. Have you ever seen people this enthusiastic for some food? I haven't. In fact, not since Sainsbury's had that giveaway on Boxing Day. Incredible. Okay, good. It's good to see that the people are going to get fed. Oops. That was a bit of a naughty boy there. Look, see that? He thought he was going to march over and either get a picture with the guard or talk with the trooper. But the police had other ideas, and the officer said to him, "That side, peasant, get over there, out of the way." Good thing to see. What a naughty boy, eh? He actually seems super interested for some reason, this guy. Look, he's marching around checking his watch and so on. He's like, "Oh, I can't believe these guards are making me wait. I've got a terribly, frightfully important meeting with the PM at 11:07. Oh, what's Kloppy doing in the box? He's expressing his displeasure with tourists. It would appear. So far. Way busier than you would have expected. Where have all these people come from? Right, at the front. Now, I'm going to keep an eye on the clock. The Blues are coming through any moment. I can't see them yet. Let's look to the parade ground at the back. No Blues and Royals yet. And the officer's standing in the middle of the tunnel entrance this end. He'll move once the Blues are coming through. I'm just trying to think, actually. Where's the spot the forward vehicle, police vehicle? Oh, here they come. There we are, look. In the distance, there come the Blues and Royals, folks. That's my cue. Yep, they're right over there. Riding over now. Yep, here they come. Ta-da! Now, I don't know if I'm going to be allowed onto the other corner, but you know what? If I don't ask, I can't get. Can I go over to... Is it okay to go this side? Understood. Okay, no problem. Right, everyone's being kept on this side today, myself included, so I'll get back and we'll get a clearer shot. I think, looking around, behind me 1, middle 2, end of the tunnel 3, 4, there are only 4 officers on duty. There's normally 6, sometimes even 8. So I think that's why they're being cautious. Understaffed maybe, or perhaps people had a long weekend. And we're thinking about it after the protest on Saturday, and then yesterday we had the Israeli rally in Trafalgar Square. It's actually been a very busy weekend. And yes, if anyone mentions it, these are Ministry of Defence Police, not Metropolitan Police. However, they are also on duty monitoring what's going on outside when it's very busy. Okay, Blues and Royals coming and turning, which means they'll be through the tunnel in just a moment. Hopefully we'll recognise some of the horses. I mean, we might. I know a lot of you, actually myself included, are hoping that glorious Ormonde is back sometime soon. Yeah. There's no point in me marching to the back. One, because it'll be packed, but secondly, the light out there is so bright that we won't be able to get very clear footage of the horses, and so I'll walk around to the side. And if we do that, they'll ride through before we've even got the chance to catch up. So this is the best spot. We'll see them clearly in just a moment. I mean, actually, strictly speaking, that corner's the best spot in this light, but as the officer mentioned, it's not happening this morning. Keeping it clean and clear. Okay. Alright, everyone's moving back. I'm actually the only one in the middle of the yard, look. The yard virtually emptied out. Horse a teeny bit restless. I really hope he doesn't kick off when we're standing in the middle here. It's a pleasure to pan around and see how the light hits that Portland stone, isn't it? I mean, wow, on the corner there. Those shadows. the dark corner. Right, they're just calling out the commands at the back, then they'll come through the tunnel. First 7, I think. Or maybe 5, I forgot. 5. 5 first, 7 later. Or is it 7 first and 5 later? How can I not remember that? I think I probably filmed more arrivals, departures of regimental changeovers than anyone. Weird as it might sound, because most people not here this early. Oh. Even the troopers, like, where are they? I'm standing there holding open the gates, my hands are flipping freezing. Where are they, mate? Yes, they're running late, people. That's right. As I said, it's normally done at 11 on the dot, but now it's 11:03. Unbelievable, they're 3 minutes late. Extraordinary. Okay, here they come through the tunnel. Oh, the horses are bobbing up and down. Ta-da! Best sound in the world. Clippy clop in the tunnel. Who have we got? Aha! Familiar face at the front. Another familiar face. And another familiar face. Ah, the very popular lady trooper that dealt with the tourists very firmly last week. Wow, in fact, a hell of a lot of familiar faces. Even the corporal of horses is a familiar face. Fantastic. It's a familiar face morning, folks. Didn't recognise the horses, but then I wasn't really paying attention. Thinking that the last one that just went through is likely to be either Oxford or Northumberland, but again, we will have no issues at all with the Blues hoof numbers. Why? Because guess who finished their list? Blues list is done, 100%. That's a happy face. Really that bad, yeah? How many layers have you got on?
3.
Ah, see, 5. You gotta go with 5. I can see from your face. Yeah, hard one this morning. Surprised there are this many people, to be honest, when it's this cold.
Yeah.
At the front when I arrived, I was like, what the hell? This many? Yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah. Very cold for the officers, especially holding onto a weapon in this kind of weather. But look at that. Wow. Even the mildew, the mold on the wall looks good, doesn't it, this morning, because of the light. It's very green. I haven't seen anything that green since I claim... Actually, wait, let's not go there. It's very green. Exceedingly green. And this fluffy monster can't wait to go back to Hyde Park. You can tell already. Look. Happy horse. Even the postman woman is happy. Look. Best job in the world for keeping fit. Customer satisfaction, get their parcels delivered on time, but more importantly, lots of exercise and fresh air every morning from 5 a.m. Until around noon. Hard work, but hey, someone's got to do it. Righty ho, back here with the other beauty again. And as I mentioned yesterday, look at the hoof number. I think it was Lynn. Lynn mentioned yesterday, dropped the name of this horse into the comments on the video. You were right then, you were spot on. I did double check it, I cross-referenced it with the list, and it is the same horse, 100%. So we've got at this end, 100% is Venus, and at the other end, this is Reaper. Which is perfect, to be honest. It's a shame, I was kind of secretly hoping we'd get Bradford and Orion this morning before they left, but nope, sadly not. Not that it really matters, I mean momentarily they're going to be changing over anyway. Blues horses coming up. This guy coming along here, okay, he's going to do some work, but he's got shorts on. Bermuda shorts on a day like today. Crazy. Brave chap. At the back, they've got 4 police horses that rode over actually. Look, if I zoom through the tunnel, look at this. 4. A quadrant of police horses. They're going to be escorting the lifeguards back. Not yet, by the way. They're going to be spending a lot of time sitting out there until the regiment leaves. It's 7 minutes past 11. I think the regiment will be here for at least another 20 minutes. Oh, good morning. What a beauty. This horse is an absolute beauty. tongue stuck a little teeny bit with the bit, it would seem. Gosh, what a panorama, eh? Vision of London on Monday morning at 11:08. Yep, horses noticed me, so I'm going to move a little bit. I don't want the horses to get nervous. This horse is not the most camera friendly, let's put it that way. The other one's a bit cloppy as well. Okay, I'm way back now. So even if the horse does freak out, it's not due to me. We'll have a good look and see when they come out which blues are going to be in the two boxes. Once we know that, and we know the two horses, I'm going to be very intrigued. Bear in mind we've got 40-50 minutes. Yeah, it's very likely that there will be two parts to today. It's going to depend on which horses come out first. Don't forget, guys, we've got the other bunch of blues out the back, so even if we didn't spot any favourite horses already, there almost certainly will be some favourite horses still to come through once they finish coming into the yard. And sadly, no dismounting, but we know why, don't we? So next up is going to be those two new blues boxmen, so the people in the yard will arguably have a better view. However, it's typically on a Monday that the horses are not in a good mood. Let's wait and see how Venus deals with Monday blues on the left. Monday blues in both ways, actually. Temperament and the regiment. When people look at the camera, they're never actually sure if it's running, if I'm filming something or not. So we get this sometimes slightly curious gazes directly into the lens on the phone. I mean, it is what it is. Not much can be done about it. It's always looking reasonable. I spotted a familiar face. If you look through the box to the back on the line, military photographer is there. He's in the yard. Happy tourist from Spain, I think, on the left. I'm not sure they'll be as happy as the two ladies that we met yesterday. I think most of you kind of got my semi-narrative of what had happened, but a few of you didn't and weren't sure what I was even talking about. So two things happened yesterday. I posted the two parts of the videos the wrong way round. So I posted part 2 first, and then I posted part 1. Part 1 was the shorter video with the dog. The reason I did that is that when I was shooting part 1, I ran out of storage. Okay? So the video abruptly terminated mid-sentence. I thought, hold on a second. Instead of trying to join it up with part 2 and doing it that way, part 2 came out really well because of what happened. Spanish lady getting told not to touch the reins. In fact, it was actually by this guard. And then the other Spanish girls over there with the chitsman. What happened is one of the ladies, they were lovely actually, the two ladies. Big shout out to Huda and Sukaina. These are the two girls that we met yesterday. What happened is that Huda went over to the guard and the archers, the chitsman, and said, when are you going to be on the horse? Okay, she asked him, when are you going to be on the horse? He said, I can't speak to you. But she was still trying to say, but I just want to know when you're on the horse. Anyway, that was happening as I walked over. Remarkable good fortune. And I said to her, like, what are you trying to ask him? Because he can't reply. And she said, I just wanted to ask him when he'll be on the horse because I want to see the horses. At which point I realised that she hadn't realised that the horse is already here. Oh, another guy just realised there's a horse here. So came out, showed them the horses, they were very happy, and obviously it was a teeny weeny bit awkward that they didn't realise the horses were already here. But hey, it ended well, they were friendly, they were lovely, it was pretty sweet overall. Yeah, I would say that was one of my fondest memories of an encounter with some genuinely curious and very enthusiastic tourists that just got it a little bit wrong, but with the absolute best intention in the world. And you saw how excited she was in the video when she finally got her picture plus video shot by yours truly with the horse. Yeah, very sweet moment actually. Lovely ladies they were. Moroccans, Spanish-born Moroccans, so it's very, very nice, very friendly. Typical Moroccan warmth. Oh, I thought we had Michael Portillo there, but then I realised Michael Portillo is probably in a wheelchair by now because he's 97. So let's go over. Okay, next up will be the Blues Boxman coming out. So Last happy tourist here. Oh wow, we've got, I just missed it, a super silhouette on the wall. There was a great silhouette of the guard on the wall as he walked along in the archway. We're going to get people walking in front of the camera this morning. It's kind of unavoidable. Look, see the shadow? Look, as the guard marches along. Paces. It's almost like there were two guards. There's a guard following him, his own shadow. The chain is down, which means any moment we're expecting those new boxmen. Box folks. Good number of people actually now. Oh, hold on a second. I have spotted a fine-looking soldier. Ladies, this is just for you. In a nice, tight-fitting, woolly winter jumper. Happy fellow. Lots of tourists in the tunnel. Look at this. The tunnel is busy this morning, and the troop looks pretty content as well. So I'd say it's all good. We will, myself included, be told to move back shortly, but that's only going to happen once the stable doors are cast open. Hopefully very, very soon. Come on, Blues, we're all waiting for you. Dare see the gatesman can't wait to get out of here as well. Look, he'll be done shortly. I mean, it's possible that they'll do the foot guards first. Highly unlikely, but possible. So everything right now is speculation. Whoa. It's so bright on that side. Goodness me, I'm surprised I don't issue the Chitson with sunglasses. These are a pair of Oakleys. It's 14 minutes past 11 right now. Second, folks. Say again?
You just missed it. Two people went in there.
You didn't say anything there.
He shouted.
He shouted very quietly. He mouthed it to them like, huh. There's me busy checking. Happens every time. Never mind. Got to be in it to win it. Yeah, apparently two naughty tourists walked in but right behind me. I missed it. They weren't like loudly shouted at, but hey, would have been fun to see the expressions on their faces. Police are being very strict with people being forced into the passageway today, which is good. Everything is a teeny weeny bit delayed. Just my luck, but hey, it is what it is.
Two people went in there.
Adults? Yeah? Okay, right, I can see the stableman. He's about to heave open those doors any moment. He's lurking behind the gates. Come on, stableman, set those beasts free. The squawking kid behind me is not the one that got shouted at. See, I'm being careful. I don't want to get shouted at myself. Everything's a teeny bit behind today, between 5 and 8 minutes behind the typical schedule that we get here on a Monday morning. No idea why, but it is what it is. I'm tempted to go to the front actually. I thought I was going to have the crying kid in the video.
We're not allowed on that side now.
No, they said, I think it's because they don't have,
Enough staff.
yeah, there are not enough officers here. There are only 4 in total. There's normally a minimum of 6, sometimes 8. So, fair's fair, I guess. Yep, so no one, including the military photographers, are being allowed onto the other side this morning. They're being very, very strict. I was thinking to myself, I'm going to go to the front. Yeah, what do you think? Something interesting in here or something interesting in here? It's a 50-50, no? Doesn't like to be filmed at all.
Yeah, staring at you.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. I've already been talking with somebody about that. It's unavoidable. Everyone else that I know said, you know what, ignore him. Yeah.
He said to you, like,
Yeah.
just keep your eyes.
I know. Yeah. Everyone else said just ignore. Apparently he even complains about the food, so complains about everything. Lots of foot traffic, guys. Look, everyone is waiting. Me, all of you, all the tourists, the photographers, the police, everyone is. Look, even the police are wondering where they are. Waiting to see if the guard comes out behind. Hope he comes out the arch, he's going to shout at you.
No, I know that. I ain't doing that again. You've been shouting at
I know, hey, even Busker's been shouted at. I think, to be honest, you haven't really earned your stripes until you've been shouted at for getting it genuinely wrong. Yeah, look, everyone is getting impatient. Like, where are they? Why are they making us all wait? I wonder. One thing we haven't seen for quite a while, folks, is somebody walking through the box whilst the trooper's on the horse in the box. It's only a matter of time. It's usually in the summer when it's so busy. Okay, finally, here we go. Everybody being moved back, and here come our lovely first two Blues and Royals and their horses. That's more like it. That's what we were waiting for. Ta-da! Oh goodness me, this one's massive. Whoa. Little dance before he goes into the box. Oh. I would not want that horse to freak out. Okay, I can't wait to get to the front and find out which horse that is, guys. That is an absolutely gigantic horse. Look, he barely even fits into the box. Have they brought over a beast we haven't seen before? Hold on, folks, I'll find out for you. It's the Blues corporal of horse at the rear there, taking in the two lifeguard boxmen. Lifeguards are almost finished. I'm super excited to see which two horses we've got at the front. They've brought over two real massive beauties this morning. Hold on. Oh, I was just joking with the photographer that he's going to get shouted at. It was pretty close. Oh, we've got one of the big bosses is out chatting. Look, I believe. I've forgotten now. He's actually in the Household Cav documentary. The fellow on the right. He's a very senior official here at London District Army HQ in London. Right, here come the new boxman. Sorry, the new gatesman and chitsman. That might well explain, actually, thinking about it, why they're not letting anyone onto that corner this morning. VIP visitors. Once that relief is done and the Blues are on guard on foot, they're officially the Kingsguard here. I quite like being zoomed out. We can really get a panorama of everything that's happening, can't we? Super stuff. There we go. Lifeguard gatesman is done. He's being escorted back by two Blues and Royals. At the back is the corporal of force, in fact. At the rear, rather. And here comes the new gatesman. No one's going to get shouted at, don't worry. Look. Kind of a hyper close-up. Done. Brilliant. And they finished, guys. They've completely changed over. No. It's interesting. The chap in camos. I can't remember his rank, but he's the senior official on the ground here.
It's a grenadier. That one there that's got his.
He's a Lieutenant General. I can't remember his rank.
He's a big wig, yeah.
Yeah. So
Just saluted him.
I wonder what they're talking about. They're talking about throwing all of us out. Alright folks, let's go back to the front. Troopers closing up the boxes, public are flooding out through the gates. Let's see which horses we've got. And to give you an idea, wait, before I go to the front, to give you an idea, look, this horse, I mean, look how high up the trooper is. He's really, really high on that horse. Okay, box is closed. Let's go and see who we've got, everyone. Names incoming. Which one's bigger, I wonder? Oh my goodness, look at this. Bro, that's a horse and a half.
Thank you. Very good.
He's recognised us. Okay, horsey hoof number time, folks. Then I can look at the list. Gosh, there's a lot of people coming through the gates. Busy one this morning. Ah, the light was a bit of a pain hitting that hoof. Might take a couple of goes to get a clear picture. Wait. Nope, I've got it. Let's have a look at the list. Okay, I know which hoof number. And this horse is. Hold on. It is a new one, folks. They've been hiding this one. Now, I'm assuming it's pronounced Vise. It's spelled V-Y-S-E, and that's 100%. This horse is Vise. I'm assuming it's. I mean, I would pronounce it like that. And I'm British, but I mean, who knows? The army have occasionally some unusual ways of pronouncing some of the names. It could be Visey, VZ, but anyway, I'm pronouncing it as Vise. V-Y-S-E. If anyone knows differently, message me. Let's have a look at this end. So that's confirmed to be a new horse. First time I've ever seen that horse here at Horseguards. See if we've got. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Let's see who we've got at this end. See if I can get the hoof print of this other huge beauty who actually looks like Vise's twin brother. This horse looks more familiar. Could be Pretoria. Let's double check. Vise, what a name. Hoof is not easy on this one. It's really, really, really dark at this end. Hold on. Oh, so the number's actually very close to the other horse's number. Okay, this horse's number. Wait. Okay, so let's look at the list. It's another new one, and would you believe they're actually next to each other on the stable list? These two horses. So this one is Tabor. This horse is Tabor, guys. So they've been hiding these two massive horses for some time. This one's an easy 17-3. Look, you can tell how big it is because normally I can fit the whole horse in the camera. I actually need to move back a little bit and sort of go up and down to fit the entire body. Wait, if I get to the side. Look at the size of it. Look how high in the air the trooper is up there. I mean, we think of the biggies as being typically Northumberland, Oxford, etc. But flipping, where have they been hiding these two? Well, they've got a special breeding program, and they just push sort of supersize. Like when you go to a drive-through and you order a supersized meal, they just push the button for supersized horse, and this pops out. Condition of the coat, though, isn't it absolutely It's glorious. It's glowing, almost sparkling in the light. Extraordinary. It's a beauty, this one. Frog in my throat again, guys. There we are, it's gone. I hope. Gosh. So Vise at the other end and Tabor, and for the first time ever, these two horses are, as I said, are right next to each other on the list. There's no horse in between them. So Tabor is the lower number, and then just the number above is Vise. Extraordinary. I'm really happy about that, to be honest. Bit of a nipper, not I don't think in a bad way, but look, he's very curious. Yeah. Oh, Wait, hold on a second. Maybe he's a bit of a nipper. Definitely a curious horse. These two are new. These two, I've never seen them before. These two horses, yeah, new. Yeah, I just checked it. I looked at the number. They've also got almost the same number. Numbers are very close. Look to your left. Look at the toys that just arrived. Look. Well, what's that, guys? I'll show you. It's like a little group. Look, absolutely fascinating kids. Look, like massive prams with about 10 kids in each one. They're like, whoa, look. This horse is a lucky one, in fact. Why? Because this horse has got the light, the sunlight shining on its coat. The other one, sparkling horse, but not like this. The sun hasn't quite reached the other box yet. So this horse here got lucky this morning. Yes, you did. It's a curious one. Looks like a young horse, but so huge. Young looking face, no? What do we think, people? How old is this horse? 10 maybe? I mean 8, 9, 10? I don't know. I'm also trying to see over my shades. It's not marked on my list. This horse is not marked on my list as being a mare. But I mean, I can't physically see what's going on, to be honest. I don't want to get too close. Surely too large to be a mare. It really is a beautiful one. Look, everything, the posture, the legs. There's not a single mark either anywhere. Lifeguards are leaving, the rest of the lifeguards. Just march through and capture that, everyone. Here they go, into the sunshine. Magnificent. Which means that up next will be the final blues arriving. I'll be here to capture that shortly as well. I'm sort of tempted to stay in the yard because the light is wonderful. Wait. Yeah. Given the timing on this video already, and we've seen these two beauties, we've got Vise in that box over there, and in the right-hand box from the yard side, that is Tabor. However, I really am keen to see which two we've got after that. So, 11:30. This video, I think, will take us through to just before the changeover, and I'll start part 2 when the changeover occurs, because obviously we're going to have 2 more horses. I have no idea which 2 there will be. Goodness me. That's really made me happy to get up early this morning and capture those 2. Stunning. As indeed is the light at the end of the tunnel. Any moment the rest of the blues will come through. I can hear the commands are being shouted out. 1 second. If we look through the middle, we'll be able to see exactly what's going to happen because the lifeguards will leave first. The police horses are already all the way over on Horseguards Road by the Guards Memorial. Not sure if we can see that. They're really far back. Escort riders. In fact, they're so far back, I don't think even my zoom would get them clearly. Okay, off go the lifeguards, folks. Here, look. See those police horses, how far back they are? Look, they're super far back. Okay, that's the entire troop gone.